Welcome to Lake Geneva. So this was the surprise that our tour guide had in store for us. On Lake Geneva, it is a beautiful scenic view. It's like a little town on the bottom of the mountain. It's about 10-minute drive from Mount Blanc, so it's very nice. Obviously, there's a castle here on top of Lake Geneva. It was actually built in the 11th century, and on the 14th century, it was actually used as a prison. And there is actually a very dark story in regards to this, castle. But what our tour guide did was he allowed us to explore on our own. So we didn't have anyone to really give us information, so we were just walking around. Later on in this video, I do find something that was a bit eerie, so tune in to see that. So as you can see here, there's many levels to this castle. Some of the tour group went upstairs, others went in the souvenir shop, others went to the cafe to have a coffee. It was really cool. So you got to get in the rooms and stuff, but I really wanted to check downstairs. So I heard there's a downstairs area, but I wanted to quickly walk through the information center that they have there. But if you know me and my attention span, I don't think I would be going and reading all of these words individually. I rather visually see it. So obviously there's a timeline on how the castle was used. Here is obviously a little model of the castle. It's massive, different rooms, different areas, so you could go anywhere in this castle. So here are a few photos of downstairs, which I was very excited to go and see. And this is the entry. There's 3 entry points, but I chose to go straight because I saw the majority of the crowd going there. And down here, they used to use this area to store wine. So this is like the winery that they had downstairs, which was very cool to see and witness. Obviously they don't do that anymore, but there was an event down here later on once they closed the doors to tourists, which we were the last to get in. They closed at 4:30, but we got there at 4. Thanks to our tour guide for getting us those tickets. Anyways, with that event that they were having, they were actually setting it up, so we actually got to walk and see them setting it up. When we left the castle, there was a lot of people going in, and those people were dressed in, very nice clothes. Louis Vuitton, I saw some ladies dressing up in, which was very cool to see. I thought it was probably like those really rich people from Switzerland getting together. Obviously, it's a wine tasting event because they were setting up wines there as well. But you never know, probably it's only for like rich people, like those AA, celebrity cults. But anyways, don't want to get into that. It was just really cool to see them setting up that little area. I could just be assuming, and it could be totally different, or it could be exactly what I thought it was. But yeah, it was really cool. They have like these little banners, table set up, wine glasses, which was really cool. When I keep walking though, I saw, a very nice view of Lake Geneva. You would think being down here, it would be very hot and humid, but it was actually the opposite. It was nice and fresh because every single minute you walk, there's another window. Obviously open to a nice view of Lake Geneva, bringing in that fresh air to the bottom of the castle. Now this was the scary thing. I saw this doorway and I was obviously taken aback by how beautiful it was and how nice the view of Lake Geneva and the mountains were. But I didn't know what was actually behind me. I saw the staircase. It looked very creepy. And then I looked to my right and I tapped Rachel's shoulder. I was like, look at this. Now that really took me back because I thought it was just a prison. When I researched it on my phone, I actually found out that this place down the bottom of the castle was where they would execute prisoners. Yes, that's right. And that's what I couldn't shake, was that eerie, chilling feeling being under there. I just felt like chills down my spine. I don't know. But when I searched it, this castle is actually haunted by ghosts. And it's when people walk here or walk in wherever in the castle, they'll either hear footsteps or voices, or I think there's certain ghosts that are more present than others. This is the stories that are obviously shared online, but it was very creepy to not know this, then walk in there, then find it while you're walking. So I kind of, did not feel at ease. I just felt the eeriness, felt the chills. So really wanted to get out of there. Found my way to the end, obviously, of the road under the castle. So wanted to, quickly dip out of there. But anyways, when I saw this is what got me, was the plaque. It says Execution of Saints. We all know what execution is, so this is another area as well, which I walked past not knowing this is another part of the bottom of the castle where they used to execute prisoners and probably people that believed in, in a certain belief, as they call them, saints or whatever. But wanted to get out of there. As you can see, I'm rushing to get out. I came with Rachel, and if you can see her in this video, then good on you. If you can't, then she's actually took off. She ran. She just felt the eeriness and the chills, and she got out of there straight away. So it was really funny, but I just wanted to get out as well. But my camera was actually dying on me at this point. I saw this hole and I was just like, yeah, I'm out. So anyways, guys, this was my time at the castle. Now let's look at a few photos that I took here.